Nobody even made an effort.
It's one of those backyard volleyball things. You got it, you got it. And that time they netted the serve. So they get it back, and it will be Pat McCarthy serving 8, serving 3. Game 1.
Down low, nice play. Lazo can't do much with it. Now look at the quick set. Oh.
Now they have an
Schreiber.
opportunity they do, Lake Forest.
Blocked out.
A nice effort there by Paul Stevens.
I tell you, they're going to look at the tape, and Schreiber's going to ask himself, why didn't I set the big guy on that instead of trying to do the dink, the quick dink? Because that was a big point they could have gotten, and now it's going to be 3 serving 8.
Kopsick is in.
Brown will be serving, number 1. Good pass. Nice. Oh, what a dig.
Great dig by Brown. Answering in Mazurski.
Good pass. Jeffries gets it. Wow.
Nicely done, Steve Jeffries.
Schreiber is having a great afternoon. I mean, look at the position he's putting. He's giving the guys really good balls. It doesn't matter if it's real high. It's where the ball's coming down so that they can really get some leverage on it. And now Blazina will be service. Back set.
Oh,
nice
great
play.
kill by Jeff
nice
Smith.
Play. Marist really screwed that one up on the line. They had nobody in that blocking lane.
Smith saw that wide open court. Now serves.
Quick set.
Nice dig by Bull.
That's way out, way out.
Too far for Paul Stevens and Lake Forest. Great, nice crowd on hand, an outstanding effort as that serve went too far, and effort by the folks here at Hoffman Estates. What a wonderful job they did once again hosting this tournament.
Well, this is their 8th year in a row they've hosted it, and they do just an outstanding job getting this organized. It's a great place for a game.
And side out, Jeffries again saw that far corner open in the middle, and the Redhawks will be serving up 8-3.
Oh, nice play by Jeffries. Good save. Brown with a nice set by Brown. Blocked at the net. Oh!
Outstepping effort there. Styler was there. Collier was there. Now
Danny
it's
Styler.
9-3.
What a huge play by Styler. Comes in on the rotation and gets a huge block. Gets a kill block right at the net to give him back service. Then it'll be 9 serving 3.
And another timeout taken, and these are like, there's no question about like 30-second timeouts like we have in basketball, whatever. These are 1-minute timeouts, and the clock runs as a great start for the Marist Redhawks. You know, folks, don't forget to join Dave Wills and myself for area high school scores, highlights, and in-depth commentary on Sports Weekly. That's Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. right here on the AT&T Broadband Network. Go to attbroadbandnetwork.com for more information and additional showtimes. Of course, Dave, the smiley Dave Wills, a proud graduate of Oak Lawn, the Spartans, and also a classmate of the head coach of Marist, Lisa Seeger. Or at least
Boy, that guy gets around, I'm telling you. You know,
he went to Morris schools and kept moving him out.
He's got a doctorate of broken elbow. I mean, he's in every bar in the South Side. You guys do a great job on Thursdays. Everybody loves the show. That's all anybody on the prep scene talks about is Prep Weekly. You guys, just an outstanding year. Some highlights, great things going on. Can't wait for the next prep season to start.
Yeah, it goes by so quickly, and our executive producer Andy Ziokowski, but
great get.
Great dig. Here's Lake Forest with an opportunity.
Bull got all of that one.
Back come the Redhawks.
Jeffries tries to dink it along the net line.
Bull saves it. Here's Bull again, and he dinks it. Great dig out of bounds. Nice effort. Not enough. Schreiber with the dive, but Lake Forest gets it back.
Well, the back line was a little slow to react to the dig there. And you know, Jeffries is probably kicking himself because if he would have made a half a step movement, he could have had a chance at that second touch. 3 serving 9.
The left-handed serve by Kylie. Lake Forest really not yet in sync, and they trail 9-3.
Well, they're making a lot of unforced errors here. You know, that's why they're trailing. I mean, you know, it's obvious when you're trailing 3 serving 9.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be 9 serving 3. But they've made some unforced errors. The play right there by Bull, tries to hit it with his left hand, hits it out. Those are things that you just don't want to make those mistakes. Keep the ball in play. Oh, what a great dig. Quick set.
Side out, Lake Forest.
Nice play by Kuzi to get up there, but Hamming had all of that one. The young man on his way to Princeton next year.
There's Kuzi.
Back set.
Oh, nicely
Collier.
done. Joe Collier, the senior.
He'll get the service, and boy, what a way to put that away. He'll get the service back now. Now, I would think Collier would be doing a jump service. It's 9 serving 3. Nope, he does a floater.
Does a little tippy toes.
Quick set. Oh, that should have. I thought it was a carry. Great dig. Foot foul.
Foot foul, Lake Forest. Point for Marist. 10-3.
Yeah, I thought they got away with a carry there, but you know, the officials, like I said, these old guys are way too old to be making calls from up in the second balcony. Way long. Again, an unforced error. You got to think that Jay Miles, the coach for Lake Forest, is going to try and take a timeout.
11 serving 3.
Quick set. Oh, too low. Bull can't do anything with it. Look out. Jeffries.
Oh, hammers it home.
That was McCarthy. I'm sorry.
Pat McCarthy.
Give the guy credit. He was the one that was huge on that play.
He had 8 kills in the semifinal game earlier, a couple of blocks. Now it's 12-3, 3 points away from taking game 1 of the state championship match.
Momentum all in favor of Marist. What is the official calling? I don't know what he's calling here. Point for Marist. They set over the net.
Net violation.
A net foul. 13-3. Look out, folks. Block. Or no block. It's going to be point.
There's
game point.
Too strong was Brian Hamming.
I thought that ball hit Kuzi, but it didn't, so here's the game point. Oh, there it is, an ace. An ace. Kopsick can't handle it.
First game goes to the Redhawks. And you know, the Redhawks, Tommy Bonin got off to that great start. The first 2 serves of the match were aces, and they never looked back. They took game 1, 15-3. As you are watching the boys high school volleyball state championship game here on the AT&T Broadband Network.
You're watching the AT&T Broadband Network.
You feeling good?
Very nice.
I'm feeling good. This is great! Stay connected.
With Community Connection.
Community Connection. Go to www.attbroadbandnetwork.com for information and showtime.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Perry Williams, along with Tommy Bonin from the South Side. And certainly a very impressive game 1 for the Marist Redhawks. They jumped out to the early lead, and Lake Forest just came out, I guess, a little flat. Not only the first 2 aces, but they never really got into the flow of the first game.
Well, Marist did exactly what we talked about in the pregame. You know, we can see the fans here are going wild. The South Side rules in the first game. Let's see what the North Side can do here in the second game. But what Marist did is they attacked. Kopsick, they made Kopsick make the first touch. They tried to keep the ball away from Bull because they thought he was the best passer. And they made Kopsick play, they made Kylie play the ball, and that was the difference. A lot of unforced errors on the part of Lake Forest, and the score was a simple result, 15-3. That's a dominating play. I couldn't understand why, after I've seen Marist play as well as they did against St. Rita, why they didn't beat St. Rita 15-5. I asked the coach, I said, what happened this morning? I wasn't here. She said they played the worst game they've played in 2 weeks.
Well,
as a result, but now they're back on their on front burners.
Well, there you see it, and what happens here, they switch sides, of course, ends of the court, and both teams move to their respective sides of the court so they can hear their coaches and get instruction to make the substitutions as needed. There you see a great crowd on hand for the Marist Redhawks, and certainly they like that game one result of 15-3.
Well, I tell you, we always do the big games, the volleyball games on the south side. They get a great turnout when Brother Rice plays Marist. They'll have 1,000 people there for a volleyball game.
Well, the Marist Redhawks, members of the East Suburban Catholic Conference, and Lake Forest out of the North Suburban Conference. And there you see big Mike Cusey.
Of course, I got to warn you, Perry, because if the math clubs from Marist and Brother Rice are competing, they get 1,000 people for that too. So it doesn't matter. When Brother Rice plays Marist, they get 1,000 people to show up.
Or the chess club, whatever.
That's right. The math club competes. There's 1,000 from both schools.
Well, Lake Forest serving to start game two. Little floater serve.
Kylie puts it in play. Oh, Collier gets all of that.
I tell you, Joe Collier and Steve Jeffries have come up big.
And the key is that they're just getting great passes. The first touch on everybody, they just are getting great passes on the first touch. Collier puts it in play again. Oh, that was a brilliant play. Hammonding got all that.
Hamming with his perhaps the best look so far here this evening, and Lake Forest gets it back, side out, and Lassos will be serving. No score, second game.
Back set, Collier into the net.
That's right, I think one of the first ones we've seen into the net. So Lake Forest with the lead for the first time of the evening. 1-0 here in game two. They lost game one, 15-3.
Schreiber back set. Oh, beautiful play by Cusey. I'll tell you, Lake Forest has got to get up and block him. They cannot let him come across the lane like that. They've got to put 2 blockers on Cusey when he comes across. Look at him come across. There's no one at the net. Look at Cusey. Hammonding tries to do it by himself, can't do it.
Here's Bull.
Nice play by Bull.
Yeah, side out. Lake Forest gets it back. There's Bobby Bull.
The blockers got there a little bit too late on that play, and Bull got a nice rotation on. That was one of the best sets we've seen so far.
There you see a little substitution coming in. Brian Fox coming on in to serve for the Scouts.
They got to be aggressive on the serve. 1 serving 0. Jump serve, nice play. Schreiber, tries to dink it.
That time they had the presence of Hamming at the net. 2-0 Lake Forest.
Well, when you win the first game 15-3, those are the kind of things that the Redhawks can try. But they can't do that too many times. Cusey. Collier. Wait, there's going to be a foot foul. That'll give him a 2-0 lead.
Now it's 3-0. Another little jump serve by Fox.
Oh, beautiful service.
And once again, it's Cusey with the hammer down and off the hands of Lassos out of bounds, so side out.
I'll tell you that quick set to Cusey is so difficult to stop. Here we can see, well, we at the tail end there, we missed it, but that quick set to Cusey when he comes across from left to right is a very difficult play to stop. Lake Forest hasn't even been close to trying to defend that yet. Oh, beautiful service. Bull got that one.
Lake Forest seems to have regrouped a little bit here in the second game. They lead at 3-0. And serving will be Peter Brown.
Lazoff's got a great set that time. And Bull really had his shoulder square to the net.
Another little floater serve.
Schreiber, nice set. There it is. Wow. Jeffries. I tell you, Schreiber's making them look good. He's making those guys look good. He's giving them big elevations. They're climbing the ladder. They're getting up at the top. That's okay.
Net serve. So back over to Lake Forest. So that was Schreiber serving. It's interesting, sometimes you see someone make a great play. It's like in baseball, they make a great defensive play. You lead off the next inning, and that seems to be someone make an outstanding play here. The next thing you know, they're serving.
Oh, he called it in?
They called that in.
Well, that was right underneath my nose. I'm telling you, I don't see how they could call that in. Everybody, that's right in front of the Marist fans. They don't agree with that call. 4 serving 0.
Kuchar.
Jeffries, oh, they got lucky on that. That ball was way out.
So Marist will get it back, and Steve Jeffries, who's had a big game so far here tonight, big match.
Good floater.
Let's see if Wake Forest can answer.
Nice play.
They do so as it's Paul Stevens, and he will be serving. And he hits that one into the net. It's one of those errors Lake Forest cannot afford to have happen down 1 game to none.
Well, they've got to be aggressive. They can't sit back and wait for Marist to attack. I mean, their problem in that first game was that they had a lot of unforced errors. They've got to be aggressive. They got a 4-0 lead here. Beautiful service. Oh, boy. Now I got a block on that.
Wrong at the net.
An easy put away for Marist.
Pat McCarthy. They're on the board here in game 2. 1 serving 4.
Oh, great service. Oh, my goodness. Schreiber, quick set back. Collier gets it all. Again, nobody at the net. Collier gets the easy lane to knock it home, and they get their 2nd point.
2 serving 4. Another look at it. Collier gets all of it.
See that it looks easy, but they've got to put a defender up in his face. They gave him the short lane without a blocker in there. He's going to put it away every time. I mean, that's a 95% kill rate on that.
Side out Lake Forest, and Colin Kiley will be serving.
5'10" senior. Schreiber, long. Oh, bad set. Quick set. Oh.
Now block at the net by Hamming.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad all the way around. Marist just wants to forget about that point.
Lake Forest will take it.
Bad first touch, bad second touch, and then when that happens, it's going to compound. It's going to be a bad 3rd touch, and that's exactly what happens. 5 serving 2.
A little floater.
Back door.
Collier.